Hey, this is Charles, May 12th, 2017. I want to welcome everyone. I want to get right to it. I want to ask you a question as a prelude to some other videos I have in mind on Brother Kapner. People, be very cautious. But how much revenue, the question is, how much revenue do you think the Brother Nathanael Foundation's 501c3 corporation is receiving as tax-free donations annually? Number A is less than 10,000, B is more than 10,000 but less than 50,000, C is more than 50,000 but less than 100,000, and D more than $100,000 tax-free. Now let's go have a look at what Nathanael says are his expenses, shall we? We're at comment, quote, brother. He wants you to call him brother. See, boy, this is very, very well planned out, folks. Nathanael, in whom is no guile. They're laughing at you, folks. This is him saying in 2012, I worked for 3 days straight on this one. He wants to prove, you can't prove anything to anybody, folks. You can present the evidence, and that's all you can do. And he says, I won't get many thanks, but rather insults and death threats, insults from college educated, blah, blah, blah. You can read it. And then the point I want to make on this video is this. And I won't get many donations either, since only a few help me financially, much to my discouragement and daily struggle to pay the bills. If I was an hourly wage earner, I would be making around 5 cents an hour with no benefits. Here's what I have to pay for. But before we go there, I want to show you something here, okay? In his own words.
After 25 years making a good living as a successful straight commission salesman of industrial chemicals, I left the rat race in 1996 and joined an Orthodox monastery.
Now, real quick, I want to bring you here. This is the brothernathanaelfoundation.org. This is their website right at the bottom. After 8 years of monastic communal life, 1996 to 2005, Brother Nathanael, blah, blah, blah. He says he was in the monastic communal life from 96 to 2005. That's almost 9 years, folks. This is 2005, the end here. This is 2012, and he's telling people he needs money. Now, wait a minute. I thought he was a successful industrial chemical salesman for over 25 years, and I've read on some websites he says he made 6-figure incomes. He was single, never married, never divorced, no children to spend the money on, 25 years, working. He quit in 96 with all that pension built up over 25 years of successful chemical industrial salesman. He's got a nest egg somewhere, folks, unlike myself, who I tell you the Jew took my wealth away from me, and you tell me to quit whining and move on. Well, your buddy, your bro here, Kapner, should have, by all apparent observation, he should have a real big nest egg there, because he spent 9 years in a monastery where I don't think you have to pay rent, folks. So where'd the money go? This has all the appearances of a well thought out. I'm not going to say it, but let's go down here. So after he's telling how few people actually help him financially, he says that he's got 2 sophisticated, dedicated servers, light speed for all of my websites. Well, folks, that's not a big deal. Any good hosting servers will have that. And he doesn't have anything special. He's got YouTube. So how's he going to stop people from hacking into YouTube? And he has he's got a couple of websites. So what? I got that. I got charlesfolkart.com. I have the business building the rocket stoves. I take care of other website for a friend of mine. So what? You don't need all that. He says he's got a webmaster. Well, he doesn't need that either. All right? So he's starting out. What I'm trying to put, the point I'm trying to make, and I made this in the other video, is that he starts out right from the get-go as a well, I'm not going to say financed. He's trying to tell you he doesn't have any money, but there's somebody behind him. He's got a computer tech. He says, I got sophisticated anti-hacking software. Folks, you can buy Bitdefender for $29.95 if you wait for at the right time of the year. That's as good as any. Anti-pirating. This is all male cow dung. News service subscription. What? Who are you kidding? Okay. 3 websites. Yeah, so what? They probably hosted for free somewhere. WordPress or whatever. Research materials. Oh, yeah, okay. New projects. Okay, now this is where I want to hone in on. TV show. This is 2012. He says, I need money for the TV show. Where's the TV show? And then he's got Stop the Menorah Project. Stop the Menorah Project. As far as I know, the Menorah Project, the menorah is still on the White House lawn. National Nativity Scene Project. You know, who gives a rat's butt whether the a nativity scene is out there, because Jesus wasn't even born in December. It's all Roman Catholic Jesuit type propaganda. But anyway, that's what people are supposed to send him money for. Legal fees. What legal fees there, bro? Sophisticated software. Okay. You know, you buy that one time. Why didn't you just start out with the $15 a year screencast-o-matic like many of us have? How come you need sophisticated software? Expert help for producing the state-of-the-art videos, etc., etc. See, I told you he's got a whole crew behind him. Everything he's doing is scripted, and now he wants you to think that he's going to be producing all of this news and inside information, and so. But he needs your money because he doesn't have any money. All that savings that he accumulated, all those shekels that he put away, and he's a Jew. Look at the way he lives. He only has to buy a couple of clown suits. He wears the same thing all the time, folks. Anyway, he wants you to send him money, and he's telling you that only 2 people have donated to it for a total of $70, but the initial bill from the major law firm is $1,000. See, that's his setting up the Brother Nathanael Foundation. That's tax-free. He's got a lawyer that he hired, or they're working together is more like it. Come up with this plan like a Benny Hinn, and I bet you they looked at John Hagen and said, man, $30 million. $30 million in 1980 or 88 or whatever year it was that he sucked out, he duped the Judeo-Christians on. Man, we got to get ourselves a piece of that action, don't we? And here's how we do it. And they come up with Brother Nathanael in the clown suit. And he's telling you, hey, folks, I don't have a major law firm bill for $1,000. I defended myself. I had no other choice. See, my funds were taken away from me by a Jew judge, Alan Jaroslavsky. But if I go there, then I'm whining and I just need to move on. But I'm going to get into that a little bit. But here we got Kapner whining and crying and asking for money, detailed plan of action, when by all rights he should have quite a bit of money put away, wouldn't you think, folks, after 25 years of working as a successful industrial chemical salesman, unmarried, never got a divorce? Where'd the money go, folks? Why does Kapner need your funds in a 501c3 corporation, non-taxable corporation? And answer the question again, folks. Alrighty, folks, I just realized here, I caught Kapner in another lie. Live, folks, live. I have Kapner's Form 1090 for 2012. Okay, this is public record. And don't forget, we got Nathanael right here on August the 8th, 8 months into the year, where he's saying he's only received a donation for $70 total. Okay, folks, we're going to get back to this later. I just wanted to ask you to remind you to answer this question real quick, like, how much revenue you think the Brother Nathanael Foundation brought in? Less than 10,000, more than 10,000, but less than 50,000, more than 50,000, but less than 100,000, and or more than 100,000. Remembering that in August of 2012, he says he only had $70 donated by the public, and Pinocchio knows. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting this channel. And, you know, folks, what we could do with the money that our race, the Judeo-Christians, give to the Jews like Kapner. Boy, oh boy, what we could do. See ya.